Hey y'all, welcome in. Today we are in a new game. We are in Everdream Valley, and I want to try this out on my channel. I just got started playing this game. I know it's an older game. Alright, so let's get into it. Alrighty, there's nothing but trees here. Oh, don't exaggerate. Just behind that hill there's a barn in your grandparents' house. Not to mention tons of beetles and butterflies. Come on, don't make that face. Anyway, look, here comes Grandma to greet us. Be polite. Hello, dears. Good morning, Mother. Good morning, Grandma. What's got you looking so downrotten, dearie? Aren't you excited for a vacation with your sweet old grandparents? Well, I am, but I was also hoping that Mom and Dad would stay too. We'd hoped so too, but in the end, there was just too much for us to do at work. Oh, cheer up, dear. Why, with how many interesting things there are to do on this farm, I guarantee you'll forget your sorrows quicker than you can say molasses. Speaking of things to do, the farm looks a little different than I remember. Oh, you mean the weeds and that broken fence? And the bottles and those old newspapers? And what happened to the chicken coop and our treehouse? Well, it hasn't been an easy year. For our farm, that is. Grandpa and I had a great time on the extended stay at the health clinic. Unfortunately, our absence has taken a bit of a toll on the state of the farm. It even looks like someone was having a party here while we were away. Well, no matter, all it needs is a little tidying up and some animals. With your help, we'll get over it in no time, right, honey? Mom! Well, I'm not sure. But I am, love. A little outdoor work hasn't hurt anyone yet. You may be right. Mom! I'm sure you'll have a great time. There are cows and chickens on the farm. Or at least there used to be. And with your help, there will be again. Well, oh, look what time it is. I have to go now because I will be late for work. Goodbye, love. Have fun. Goodbye, Mom. Goodbye, and give our hellos to Tom. Oh, yes, of course. Maybe next time he can come with us. I'm sure he would like it very much. All right, let's see what our mother has gotten us into. All right, let's see. Pick up trash. Everything is so fresh, including the smells. I'd better talk to my grandfather before I start eating some carrots. How does this mini-map work? In the lower left corner of the screen is a mini-map. It marks the most important characters and places in the games, such as Grandpa and Grandma. During the game, look out for yellow or orange markers on the mini-map. They indicate that there is a task or a dialogue waiting for you at that location. This is a lot of new info, right? That's because there's always something to do in Everdream Valley. But don't worry, if you ever want to go back to any of the tutorials, just look in the select menu and go to the tutorials tab. Talk to your grandfather. Alright, so that's Grandpa over there. We can run with our L2 button. We do have an energy meter. Another trash. Pick that up. Hey, Grandpa. Hello, why the gloomy face? Aren't you enjoying your vacation? I'm glad, but Mom and Dad were supposed to be here, too. Well, unfortunately, they couldn't leave their jobs. But I guarantee you that you will find enough company here. If you say so. I have a suggestion for you. I heard that the traveling merchant also has deals with stray animals. If you help me with some of these farm tasks, then I will find him and see if he has taken in any dogs recently. Show that you can take care of those around you, and he may let you take care of one of them. First, try to fix that old chicken coop. For this, you will need a hammer and an axe. Okay, how to use the axe. You can use an axe to chop wood or destroy things. To destroy something such as a fence, use the axe on it. In the same way, prepare to harvest wood. If the wood did not fall out of the tree after you hit it, it means that you will cut it down completely in a while. After 3 days, the tree will regenerate and you will harvest wood from it again. Alright, so let's go to the chicken coop and see what we're going to need. Wow, there's a lot of trash here. Okay, we need 15 wood. Let's get all this garbage out of here. I don't know how much I can hold and what we're going to do with it. Hello? I heard a cat. Don't see the cat. There it is over there. Alright, so let's equip our axe. Okay, tree down. Can we chop these bushes? Alright, that uses energy too, so... By holding down the L2 button, you can run faster. Sprinting consumes stamina. Be careful that its level does not go down to 0. If you use up all the stamina, we won't run fast to perform many other actions until it turns from red to a normal color. Okay, good to know. Let's just get all of this cleared out. I don't want to put chickens in here with all this crap in here. Pick all this stuff up. Alright, now let's unequip the axe and hold to fix. Alright, we repaired the chicken coop. Now, Grandpa's got a thing over his head. Let's go talk to Grandpa again. Pick up some more trash along the way. Hey, Grandpa, where are you going? You gonna make me chase you down? Grandpa. Chicken coop fixed, Grandpa. Excellent work. I have one more task for you. Find the chickens that lived in the chicken coop. Last night, something got into the farm, scared the chickens, and destroyed their house. They probably hid in the bushes near the farm. A wooden sword will do best with bushes and grass. Also, take these dungarees. They belong to your dad. They are better suited for scrub running. You have received a new piece of clothing, denim overalls. You can change your clothes at any time. To do this, enter the select menu and the clothes tab. Alright, when you find a hen, catch it and bring it back to the coop, or just chase it near the coop. Alright, so let's change our clothes. Lower body, let's go to these. There we go. Now, I remember another setting. Okay, we got it on polite wolves. That's what we want. I don't want wolves. So, these purple icon thingies. Alright, let's see. How do we... Okay, we can get into our inventory. Let's throw some of this down here so we can have an empty hand. Alright. Oh, going the wrong way. There you are. Hold still. Gotcha. Cute little chicken. Alright, let's go put this in the coop. Watch our energy. don't want to get too low. And square to jump. That's good. All right, here's, boom. There you go. Oh, there's the other one. Come here. All right, and there's two. And we need one more. We'll go this way. Oh, I think those are apple trees. Yep, that's what they look like. But we're going to leave those alone for now, because I'm not sure what we're supposed to do with them. What a strange stone. Oh, there's the chicken. Come here, little chicken. Gotcha. Now let's go put the slash chicken in the coop. We'll go tell Grandpa. Oh, Grandma's got a thing over her head now, too, so. And these guys got an egg above their head. Chicken collector. New item available at the merchant. Goose Slayer's t-shirt. Well, I didn't slay any geese, but that's okay. Grandma, there are several fruit trees behind the house. Why don't we have more of them? It's an old orchard, dear. It used to be much bigger. There was so much fruit that we had to bring them into town to sell. Unfortunately, most of the trees have died from old age and lack of water. If you want, you can try to restore the orchard to its former glory. I would start by cutting down those old trees. Somewhere in the valley, you are sure to find wild young fruit trees. You can dig them up with a shovel and plant them in the orchard. Okay. We gotta go tell Grandpa we caught the chickens first. Are you walking away again, Grandpa? Where you going? Back here. All right. Chickens. All the chickens have come home. Bravo. It looks like we are ready to take in a dog. I've already talked to the merchant. Run to him and choose your new friend. However, remember that a dog is also a responsibility, and you must take care of it. Of course, Grandpa. Animals. Good work. More and more animals are appearing on the farm. However, you need to know that not all animals are the same. I'm not talking about subtle differences like the number of horns or limbs, but about the serious issue of how often a particular breed of chicken lays eggs and a cow gives milk. All this knowledge can be found in the Animal Atlas. You can check with the seller to see if he has any in stock. Thank you, Grandpa. And talk about the strange stone. Grandpa, there is a strange stone in the valley with an X painted on it. Another one? Once during one of my hikes in the valley, I came across such a boulder. There appears to be more of them. If you haven't already done so, try digging it out with a spade. Under mine, someone buried some useful stuff. All right, so we want to go talk to the merchant, which is over here. Just looking at the little mini map. Can we pet you? Quest task, talk to the merchant. Okay, new item available, a white down jacket. Good morning. Hello, sport. What brings you to my humble abode? Grandpa said you are involved in rescuing stray dogs, and that I can take one of them in. In fact, I spoke with your grandfather. He mentioned that he has a new helper on the farm. However, he did not mention that you were so young. Are you sure you can take care of the living creature? Remember that a dog is a social animal. He needs a lot of exercise and companionship. I also need company, and I promise to take good care of the dog, as it deserves. We have chickens on the farm, and so far it's going quite well with them. Chickens, you say? Well, the dog is a little bigger, but maybe you can actually handle it. Chickens can be very stubborn. Well, you can take care of one of my pupils. Stop by from time to time to tell me how he's doing. Thank you. All right, so we have an Old English sheepdog. Whoops. A Shiba Inu, an Akita Inu, a Newfoundland, a St. Bernard, a Bernese, Greater Swiss Mountain Dog, a Chow Chow, a German Shepherd, a Malamute. Let's go with the old English sheepdog. And what are we going to name him? Oh, let's call him Tigger. I like Tigger on Winnie the Pooh. Come back here. Come here. You. Alright, let's grab some of these mushrooms right here. Let's see what we can sell to the merchant. Pick these up real quick. See what we can sell, see what he sells. Grandpa said something about us buying a animal atlas. But we need money for that. Alright, where am I? Oh, he's around the rock. That's why I couldn't see him. Alright, here we go. Visits to the merchant. At the vendor, you can buy and sell various items. Sometimes the vendor will have tasks for you. By completing them, you will lower the prices in the store and get the opportunity to sell animals. Visit him from time to time to see what new things he has to offer. Alright, so let's sell these cans. $22.50 for those. $28.80 for the bottles. $3.60. Okay, let's sell the mushrooms. $256. That's not bad. Alright, that's all we want right now. Ooh, Animal Atlas. $475. We only have $310. We're gonna have to wait on that. We don't have enough money. Alright, so Grandma wants us to cut down the dead trees in the orchard. I don't know what the yellow... Oh, is that yellow thing for the trees? Probably. Well, I'm going to do that before I take on any more quests. Let's see if we can find a shovel around here somewhere. Oh, that's a rake. That's a pitchfork. Alright, well. Let's... Which ones are the dead ones? That doesn't look dead. Okay, that counted. So let's cut this down. Okay, that tree counted. Okay, that tree counted. We're just gonna cut down these other couple right here. Cut down these shrubs. Not the tree. Alright, let's see Where is... Oh, is that a shovel? Yes, we got a shovel now. Alright, so if we go to these yellow icons, I'm assuming that will be a fruit tree that we can dig up. We got a lot more mushrooms around here. We'll have to go out picking those, but let's stick to the task at hand. This place has potential. A little work and it will be really beautiful. Don't get sidetracked. Alright, we're getting low on stamina. Oh, there's a tree. What's this? Flower seeds, I'm assuming? Oh, cherries. Maybe we can eat those. Stop kicking and pick up the ones you already kicked down. Alright, let's grab the shovel. With a spade, you can replant plants and dig things out from under X-marked stones. Just take the spade in your hand and click the X action near the plant. Alright, so there we go. We want to dig this one out. No, we didn't want that. We wanted to pick up the cherry. Let's kick this tree. Alright, let's grab the shovel. Can you dig out the right tree, please? Thank you. Unequip. I'm assuming we can eat these. Let's see. Dig up this last tree here. Unequip. We got another cherry right here. Consume. There. That should put our energy up a little bit. Alright, let's go back to the orchard. Let's open our inventory. We got 3 cherry trees. It looks like the mill is broken. Well, that was a weird camera angle. It's windy. And we'll plant these 3 cherry trees. As long as we're inside this yellow circle, we should be good. So let's plant it here. 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 Alright, so let's go to the other yellow line. See what kind of fruit trees we got over there. See if we can find a different kind of fruit tree, because now we got apples and we got cherries. Let's take a quick look, see if there's a different kind of fruit. Yeah. Ooh, ooh. Watch that energy. Why do I want to kick a rock? I'm sure there's a purpose to it, I just don't know what it is yet. Alright. Ooh, more mushrooms. Let's grab those while we're right here. Toadstools. These are different mushrooms. Let's grab these. Yeah, I know it's a little sidetracked from the task I was working on. But they're money. and we need money. That merchant's quite expensive. Alright, so let's continue to go this way. Different mushrooms. Are those cherry trees too? I don't want no more cherries. I wanted a different fruit. Yeah, those are cherries. 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 Oh, let's take a look around. See if there's any different kind of fruit somewheres. I don't know if I'm supposed to be over here. Pick up all that. Can we swim? Nope. Okay, no swimming. Good to know. Where you going, kitty? There's another yellow emblem over this way, so maybe we'll find something different over here. Get our energy back up. We're still not too far from the farm, so we're alright. Broken bridge. Maybe we'll have the opportunity to fix it. I would assume. Eventually. Alright, let's keep going this way because we're getting toward the yellow target. Well, here's a shrubbery of some kind. Some kind of berry. Oh, look at all this trash. Alright, so. Ah! Okay, here we go. These are plum trees. Let's grab these. These are different fruit. I dig that one. Alright, any more? Okay, I'm not seeing any more. So let's just grab these. Head back to the farm. There's Grandpa. Let's stop real quick right here at the merchant and sell these mushrooms we picked. Alright, so we're going to keep the cherries because I don't know if we're going to need those. Alright, where'd all those mushrooms go? Toadstools. We got 15, that's 31.50. Ooh, those are 146 for those. That's pretty good. Alright. We'll talk to you in a minute, Grandpa. We gotta go plant some trees first. I don't want to get overloaded with quests, because then I'll... Ooh, wow, is that a jump? I'll get sidetracked and forget what I was doing. Oh, almost ran all the way out of stamina on that one. I gotta remember to watch that. Alright, let's plant up these plum trees. Grab them out of our inventory. Okay, why is it red? Oh, there we go. And don't want to put it too close. Let's put it right here. All right, we did it. Now let's grab these apples. Grab these apples. I see some berry bushes right there. Let's harvest up those berries. And then we'll go talk to Grandma and tell her we did it. Okay, we grabbed all, is that all the berries? Yeah, okay. Oh, no, we got more right here. I'm sure we could probably sell these. Maybe we can cook with them. I would assume that because there's stamina, there's going to be cooking in the game of some kind. Alright, where's Grandma gone? Over here. Oh, Grandma. Hey, Grandma. Okay, old orchard. I added some new trees in the orchard, Grandma. I saw seeing the orchard so alive brings back old memories. It's beautiful. I'm glad there were no problems finding the trees and shrubs. If you take a good look around the valley, you are sure to find more places with other fruit trees. High prices. Grandma, everything in the store is incredibly expensive. Well, it's true. This is unfortunately often the case in desolate places. The farther a merchant has to get his goods and the less competition he has, the higher prices in the store. But where do I get money for all this? Well, you can make money by selling crops, of course. However, you can find most of the goods the merchant offers for free in the valley. You just have to have a good look around for them. Of course, this takes time. You have to decide for yourself which way you will choose. The chickens have a home again, Grandma. That's great, love. Now you can put up perches by the coop and collect eggs every day. All you need is some hay, boards, and visit to the workshop. You can prepare the boards from the wood on the sawhorse behind the barn. There is something in the valley that looks like an unfinished flower field. If something looks like an unfinished flower field, then it's probably an unfinished flower field. When I was a little younger, I often ventured into different parts of the valley. It was during these adventures that I got most of my fruit, flower, and vegetable seeds. Sometimes when I found a particularly beautiful place, I'd try to make it even a little bit prettier. Most of these projects I was unfortunately unable to complete. But now I have you. If you come across such a place, could you try to finish what I started? That would make me very happy. Sure thing. Grant, we're not going to talk to you right now. We have this little wooden sword he gave us. Let's put that up here. Trash. Trash. Hold to fix. Alright, so let's see. Chicken perch. We need 4 hay. Do we have any hay around here? Oh, look at all the hay. Let's just grab it all. Oh, I didn't want to pick up the wagon. Oh well, we got the wagon in our bag now. Let's grab. Can we make 3? Oh, we need more boards. Here's some. Another shovel. Okay, is this enough now? See if we can make the perches before dark. There we go. Now we got 3 perches. So let's go put them over by the coop. Here you go, little chicken. 1, 2, and 3. Let's put you in there. Just in time to almost end the episode because it's going to start pouring here in a moment. And it's getting dark. So to finish that quest, we need to collect 3 eggs. Is there another way to check? I thought there was a way to check. Oh, here we go. Active quests. The only one we have right now. These are the completed ones. These are the active ones. So we just got to collect those. Grandpa will have something he wants us to do. But for right now, we're going to end this one here. Tell me if y'all enjoy this series. If not, I won't continue it on the channel. I just thought it was a little different than the simulator game I'm playing. So just let me know what you think, if you want me to continue or not. I see that you're getting ready for bed. Please put these on before you go to bed. You'll definitely be more comfortable. And you won't bring unwanted company to bed. The last thing you need is bothersome bed bugs under your pillow. Alright, so... Alright, thank y'all for watching. We'll continue this next time if y'all want me to continue this game. If not, let me know in the comments. If you haven't already done so, please click the like and subscribe buttons. It would help me out. And as always, have an amazing day. I didn't stop